What's going on, everybody? This is Eddie from the Too Heavy Wrestling Podcast, and we're still counting down 30 days till WrestleMania, and we are so close to the finish line. But we are now on day 28, where we're going to be talking about the WrestleMania 17 matchup between The Undertaker and Triple H. Let's really dive into this. So this is one of my favorite feuds of all time, just Triple H and The Undertaker, but this is really where it started, which I love. Now, of course, Triple H and The Undertaker were feuding just off and on for a while, but the McMahon-Helmsley era really just got under the skin of The Undertaker at this point. Undertaker had to jump hoop through hoop through hoop through hoop, and finally, he got to get his hands on Triple H at this pay-per-view. Now, at WrestleMania 17, of course, we had a lot going on, and that was a pretty stacked card, but this was probably one of the more underrated matchups on the card, in my opinion. Now, of course, you got to think, oh, The Undertaker and Triple H, an underrated matchup, but you had Stone Cold vs. The Rock 2 on that card, you had the Triple Threat TLC matchup, you had so many matchups on that card that it's so hard to keep track of really what's going on, but this matchup did wonders for both men's career, which is crazy because both men were basically in the prime of their career at this point. Now, of course, the streak is one of the most important things in WWE history, and keeping that streak alive for The Undertaker meant any means necessary. Of course, they were brawling all over the arena. They were doing so much craziness around ringside. They went into the fan section and were just throwing each other all over the place. Undertaker even threw Triple H off of a platform. It was just crazy overall. And personally, my favorite move of all time, The Last Ride, is how really The Undertaker got to seal the deal in this matchup. So I do want to talk about the biggest thing about this is the trajectory of both men's careers. Where did their careers go from here? Now, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin turned heel that night and ended up forming a pretty awesome tag team with Triple H. Now, this was supposed to help boost both men's careers, but Triple H did end up getting injured and was on the shelf for a decent amount of time. And of course, this was through the WWF and Alliance rivalry as well. To think what Triple H could have done in that rivalry would have been fantastic. And really, this helped solidify The Undertaker and Kane as a tag team as well, because they got to feud off against Triple H and Stone Cold for a decent amount of time through that as well. And of course, The Undertaker's career, I would say the following year's WrestleMania was actually boosted a lot more, and he actually became more of a heel and would end up fighting Ric Flair. But I think both men were able to rebound from this instance, and both men would end up being WWE champion within about a year and a half from that point on. So just look at where everything went for both men's career and realize, hey, this matchup was a little underrated in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Comment down below if you thought that. But there was just something about this matchup that just built and boosted both men's careers, even though they were in the prime of their careers already. So just to think about what they can do for each other and what they did for each other even down in the future meant so much to the WWE. So let me know what you guys thought about this WrestleMania 17 matchup. Let me know what you would have liked to see differently. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. But until day 29, my name's Eddie with Too Heavy Wrestling Podcast, and I'll catch you later.